So we're all here to spread our love and light in whatever unique ways are available to us, and I trust that's done authentically and with a level of consciousness and awareness that a lot of the Western knowledge has come from the global South. It has come from like more indigenous nature and cultures and practices rooted in connection to the land, which in many ways, the West has abandoned because of the ways that people have decided to live their lives with in total abundance, indulgence, and just a lot of everything. And I just watched something, I didn't actually finish it, it just made me a little bit sort of want to vomit in my mouth, but watched someone talk about wanting to have a near-death experience so that they could experience enlightenment. Because they'd heard other people who'd had those close encounters with death, but they didn't want the dying part. And these people now are being interviewed and are being sort of put on the pedestal of people that we need to be looking up to for spiritual guidance and wisdom, when people who've hardly got anything and are out here connecting with the Baobab and the land are the spiritual baddies of the world right now. They are upholding the balance between light and dark in ways that are unimaginable to what's going on in the West. And in a very, dare I say, because it's not about colour, but whitewashed world of, well, you know, we do our practices daily and we get to talk on these really, big radio shows, and we get to share our experiences of near-death experiences that are in no way like in a natural nature. Like, I'm not saying we need to go out here and like put ourselves in a situation where we nearly die, but so many people have gone through horrific near-death experiences in the natural world, not because they wanted to create it, because they wanted to raise their vibration and gain enlightenment from this egoistic perspective, but because they're fucking fighting for their lives, because they're trying to survive, they're trying to hustle. I consider myself as one of those people now that have moved through something that I didn't seek a near-death experience or an out-of-body. It fucking happened because the path is there if we're meant to level up. Like, we don't seek out things. In those ways, it's all egoic pursuits. Like, things come to us when the student is ready and the master appears. And that can be in a physical person, or that can be through nature. Nature's showing herself to be a master to many people right now and humbling a whole lot of fucking people. And the fire ignites because I find it really patronising. And people might say this reaction is a triggering, but I've lived in these worlds. I watch people, I observe, and it's not a judgment. I just think, when we move in different spaces and we see how different people are moving through their own life, which is spirituality. Spirituality is not a thing. We are spirit beings. It is our life. How people move through life is a spiritual thing. And so when people have got access to everything think that they are in a position to tell others who don't have many physical things that they know what enlightenment is, because they've created an opportunity for a near-death experience without any of the dangers of real fucking life near-death situations or out-of-body experiences, which happen on the daily here. Like, here on the African continent, people can be in lots of other places. Even in the UK right now, people on the poverty line, like people struggling to get out of situations that they are not necessarily how do I word this? They have access to very, very little. And so, yes, everything is a choice. And many people have more choices than other people. And I think sometimes the less choices we have, the happier we are, because when presented with too much choice, that's where arrogance and ego and greed and all that shit starts to come in. But I just found it funny, this interview online, and originally I like it because anything I watch I want to like and support, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna unlike that, like not spread the not spread negative energy, but I can't respect patronising behaviour when people are simply just out to look like a spiritual guru and master because of what it can bring to them monetarily, and what it can look like from the outside to people in their own spiritual wellness space. There are people that are not living a wellness life or a spiritual path that are so deep in the knowledge, so connected to the elements, masters of truth, that many of us can't even comprehend. That it was rather revolting, sorry, to watch this thing. And I don't know, I feel the humbling is going to come, because no one should feel they're in a position to tell other people what to do, or that, you know, big themselves up for believing that they've created the awakening in someone else. It's because it's always the consciousness and the soul of someone else that is open to the energy of another. We can't go around changing people or healing people. Our energy can connect with somebody else's soul and energy, and it's up to them. So this whole I am the guru thing is just, it's really can't wait until I see less of this pompous trash shit talk, and people can just be real. Because if we were out here interviewing real people, like on the ground, about what they see on the farms, like what the spirits they encounter, the stuff they have to overcome daily because of what lurks in environments where there is a lower income or less access to things. They are the winners. They're overcoming. They are the most powerful people I've ever met. And they ain't bragging about it. They aren't here bragging about it. Bragging about these spiritual accolades of the ayahuasca 50,000th trip that someone has done. There's just life to be lived and stuff to overcome. And I get humbled every day with the stories that I hear. And so, yeah, spread our light and love, but let it be truthful. Let it be, like, considerate of, I don't know, the collective, the world. People that don't have access to certain things and don't toot their own trumpet. But anyway.